Oh, this is going to be fun. You guys, this is the first time ever, by the way, I have a hand splint. This is the first time I've ever gotten on a live, and there are tons of comments already left on this video. It's like unbelievable. You know what? People like the tea, don't they? They like to know what's really going on. And I think you, like myself, you watch people's videos and you see someone leaves a negative comment and you're like, what? I didn't get that at all. And it kind of surprises you. And then in your mind, you might have an idea of what the person who wrote the comment must be like. I personally visualize them in their mother's basement eating Doritos and sour cream, which is, by the way, it was a COVID staple for me. So there's that. But I want to definitely give you guys sort of what's been going on, and I thought it would be an interesting thing. Jimmy Kimmel, I guess, has a segment. I don't know what's called, haters, something haters, and he reads people's comments. And some of my team said that would be so funny because we were laughing about it. The last two videos I put up, the one that was the log home. How many of you guys saw the log home video? It was probably had more hate comments on it than any of the videos I've put up in a long time. So I've been like, it drew my attention to it. Let's see who we have here. Julie from Australia. Hello, Julie. Dewey from Alexandria, Virginia. Debbie, she loves me. I don't know where she's from. Jordan, love you. Thank you so much. Duke, love everything you do. Lisa, mean tweets. Yeah. Hello. Is that what it is? It's Jimmy Kimmel's mean tweets? Maybe. Hello from Canada, says Denise. And Stephanie says, hi from Chicago. Hello, glad I could make it live. Obsessed with Christmas. Oh, that's a great name. Whoops, it's going so fast. I'm sorry, I missed a few. Hurt people. That's true. From Knoxville are Duke. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. The Philippines, Germany, Michigan, Amy, Lisa, Sue, Rebecca, Tracy from, I think that says Scotland, Sylvia, Wendy, Monica, Brenda, and she says, I'm at an open house that's so dead, but I bet as soon as Rebecca starts reading comments, I'll get someone. So here's what I plan to do today. And to all of you, thank you so much. I would love to read every single name here, but you know, you get excited when you hear your name, but everybody else gets bored when they hear not their name. You got to understand that, right? So I decided I have 4 or 5 things that I really wanted to go over with you today. But in between those announcements and those things, I'm going to read hater comments to you. And I got to tell you, I want to give you my overall philosophy of hater comments. Back in the day when I first started on YouTube, it was really hard when someone would leave a derogatory comment about how I looked, my weight. It was funny. It was seldom about the house I designed, but usually about me personally. It would hurt my feelings. And then there were times people would just left the most ridiculous comments. And so I would go in and I would respond in a snarky, sarcastic way. Are you like that? Do you ever have a friend tell you about something that happened to them, and they're in a restaurant and the waiter does something, or they're in a store and the sales girl does something and they do this, and you sit there and you think, oh, I would have done this. I would have said this. It's like backseat, what's it called? Back chair coaching. I don't know. There's a name for that. Yeah, I think I just mixed 2 things together. Anyway, it's crazy, and it happens to all of us. We think, oh, I would love to have said this. And there are so many times that I do try to read all the comments. It gets harder and harder as my channel gets bigger, but that's been one of my key things from day one is I always want to maintain a connection with my viewers and not just be out there on my own, but still be me and hear what you guys have to say. And so sometimes I do read the negative comments. I finally got to the point where I decided, rather than respond to negative comments, I'm going to respond to the positive ones, because in a way, it's a reward, right? If I respond. And let me just tell you, I'm seeing my comments over here going crazy. If I don't see it now, I will see it later. afterwards, because we keep the comments when you watch the recorded version, and I can go back in and read all your comments. So please don't think that I don't see you, because I think you guys are great. Log cabin video was one of my faves. Okay, Judith, that's so funny because the log cabin video got more comments on it in a negative way than any video I think I've ever put up. But it was not about the log home as much as it was about me. Oh, that's delightful. So what I want to do is just tell you that the way I look at it now is, if you're not a YouTube content creator, you're just a consumer of YouTube, you may not know this, but how the community engagement is really important in the algorithms. It's how YouTube determines a popular video from a non-popular video, is if the audience engages. So I finally came to this understanding and realization in my own life. A comment is a comment, and that's good. They don't have to be addressed. I don't have to say anything. But here's why I'm saying something today, because not only have they gotten really intense, but because my audience has started standing up for me. Back in the day, people didn't respond to hater comments, but you would not believe, and that's what I really want to read to you today, is the responses that you guys have left on my videos when you see someone who leaves a negative comment. And that to me just means the world, because I feel like I have a posse, people behind me. And Linda is here from Arizona, the Netherlands, Northern Nevada is Diane. Good afternoon, says Missy, Loretta Jones. Glad to be here with you. I'm glad you're here too, Loretta. Shocked that you get bad comments. Well, you know what? I would say, and let me just say this. I don't want you to get the wrong impression. I have 668 videos on YouTube. That's a lot of free content that I give to the world, and they pay nothing for it. And I have literally spent millions of dollars producing videos and traveling and getting this content for you guys. So there's that. But out of that, there's probably, I think I looked, it's close to 500,000 comments I've gotten over the last 16 years, because I've been out here a long time. 500,000 comments, and by and large, most of them are positive. Okay, so keep that in mind. So we're going to start with the nicer of the comments, and this one was on my pool house video. Out of the 664 videos, I'm only looking at comments from the last 2 videos. Okay, because who's got time to go through all that? So this was the pool house, and this was funny. This is a guy, my name is Neb. And I think, I put this in the category of negative. It's not a negative comment, I don't think. I think the responses to his comment were negative, but not him. Oh, there was one response, okay? Neb left a nice comment and said, "How do you get younger from video to video?" And the person who left the negative comment, I will leave her name out because she does not deserve any attention. She said, it's called Ozempic, a facelift, and lots of war paint. Well, that's nice. And Tootsla1252 said, so rude and not kind, do better. Laura Campa, 1838, says, rude. Female Warrior 125 says, haters are going to hate and envy, turning them extremely rude. Rebecca, you look fantastic. And of course, as always, you keep on being the best designer. Now, remember, this is my pool house video. Quite frankly, I thought I looked pretty good in that video. And a lot of you said that. That's the thing that just shocks me is, did these people actually read the comments that were left before them of oh, I love your hair. You look so great. I love your outfit. Where do I find those earrings? Yeah, and then they leave this. It's called Ozempic. Ozempic. We know you didn't do it alone. I actually really like that song. And yes, I was on Ozempic, and that's how I lost 40 pounds total. And I am very happy about it. I am not sick. I do not have cancer. You don't need to be worried about me. I did it in a healthy way with a doctor. And I love my new figure. And I can wear anything I want, except a bathing suit. I'm not ready for that. But I can wear skinny jeans and I can wear blouses without back fat, without my mother behind me, attached to me like a Siamese twin. I mean, I feel great and I have no problem. And you know what? I did a live, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 months ago. And people said, how did you lose your weight? And I said, I went on Ozempic. I have never hid that and I'm not going to hide it. So this person who wrote that was actually honest and truthful. She also said that I had a facelift. You know what? Oh my gosh, you're so right. I did. Thank you for calling me out on that. Except actually, I called myself out on that on Instagram 5 years ago when I had that done. And I'm actually pretty happy about that too, because this next month, I will be 67 years old. And I think I look pretty good for 67. And yes, I had help. I don't mind admitting that. I don't mind that I went under the knife. I don't mind that it was important to me because I am on camera all the time. And so it wasn't a problem for me. And then, but what I didn't like that she said was lots and lots of war paint. That is so rude. Like, really? Okay. You could have just said lots, just not lots and lots. This is war paint. And let me just tell you, I am at war with aging. Okay. I'm aging and I hate it. And I know I'm going to read comments on here when this thing is over. And people are going to say, oh, be thankful. It's better than the alternative, death. Well, duh, of course it is. But I don't like this. I don't like all of what's happening. And so I do try to look my best. And guess what? As a designer with clients, I always try to look my best. There were times I was at some of the wholesale houses that only designers can shop at, and people would be there, designers would be there with their clients. And I would look at the designer and I think, she looks so frumpy. If she can't dress herself, how is she dressing people's homes? And I wonder how that client hired that designer when she did not look good. It's not that she wasn't pretty. It's that she didn't do anything to make herself look better. So that's just my bent. And I know there'll be probably hater comments on this too, but that's how I see it. And I do my best to look my best. This person said, haters are going to hate and envy turn. Oh, wait, we already said that. And then another person weighed in on that person's comment about Ozempic and facelift. And she said, looks too thin to me. Rebecca, she's looking too thin to me. I wonder if she ever thought I'd read it and that I know her name. I don't know where she lives, but I know her name. And then the next person, Laura Campa, 1838, says, how does that affect you? Unrequested negative opinions are like hemorrhoids. That was such a good one. And then this person, again, female warrior. God, I love her. 125, she says, rudeness is evil masqueraded as an opinion. If you find that offensive comments are fine, you must be a very miserable person. Well said. Okay, so those are the really actually the nicer of the comments. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Rebecca, you're gorgeous and very talented. Hello from Greece. Hi, E-L-E-N-I. Elena. Okay. God bless, your videos are top rated. I can't believe people are actually writing all this to you. Thank you. Laura says, you don't owe anyone an explanation. They can suck it. I'm sorry. I find this really entertaining. I do. I mean, I think it's hilarious. Jean says, it's your money. Everyone is doing it. Besides, it's no one else's business. Yes, you must look good for your business. Well, I try to. And you know what? It is, I will say, it's challenging to hit the happy medium. At what point is it too much? And I'm not asking you to tell me at what point it's too much, because I know everyone's going to have a different opinion. But I'm doing what I think is best for me. Ginger says she loves my Christmas videos. And from Texas is Tracy. She loves and she says, don't mind the haters. I know, right, Tracy? I didn't know you had been on Ozempic, says Julie. I've thought about it myself. I hate aging and I would have had a facelift if I could afford it. I agree. You look your best if you're in business. Yes. See, now there's a person who's just like me. It is a matter of, well, oh my God, I'm looking at myself in my camera and it's, do you know that when you look, oh, wait, my hair is parted on this side. When you look in your video camera, you're the opposite. Everything is switched around. So when I go like this, that's weird. Okay. So let's go on to something more important. This is one of the things I'm going to tell you about today. I know you guys know I'm all about the design sessions. I love the design sessions. Thousands of people love the design sessions. It's the best thing I've ever done on YouTube, in my career, on my social media platforms, and it's how I help you. I cannot back a truck up full of furniture and drop it off at your house and decorate your house for you for free, but I can teach you how to do it. And that's what I do on the design sessions because I have unlimited amount of time. So everything that goes on there is complete exclusive content, never been on YouTube. Okay. So I just am going to bring that up. We have repackaged the design sessions. This does not change anything for current members. And you can still subscribe just like we've been doing. And the cost is still under $10 a month. And that's the one thing. The design sessions is going to have its 9th birthday this year. 9 years. That's exciting and that's crazy. But I've never changed the price of the design sessions. Can you name one thing in your life that has not gone up in price in the last 9 years? The design sessions, baby. So we are launching on my website and we'll put in a link in the description box how to get there. There's a short video that will tell you a little bit more about it. And it's an amazing thing, a new product that we are launching from the design sessions itself that you can own for a lifetime rather than having to subscribe to it. Okay, so be sure to check that out. Let's go on to the second thing. This was also in my bathroom. This is, let's see, number 2 is my hair. Did you know that people don't like, wait, that's number 3. I'm sorry. Number 2 is pool house. Okay. This person said after they saw the pool house. Now, these are not your responses. This is things that people left. This is neither a small remodel or a small bathroom. Well, clearly they have not watched me long enough to know that a remodel for me is an entire house. So a bathroom is small and a 36 square foot bathroom is tiny. So to me, it's a small bathroom. However, you got to know that there's no way you can make everyone happy. You cannot make everyone happy because everyone lives in a different location with a different socioeconomic background, with different parents, with different experiences. And so what's normal to them is not normal to you, and it's not normal to me. But here's the thing. The narcissism that comes with leaving these kind of comments is they actually believe that their reality should be everyone's reality. And if my reality of what I consider small isn't theirs, then they need to let me know that. So then this person says, there is no way, shape, or form on a budget bathroom that this is an on the budget bathroom. You either have money or an insurance claim. Don't title something that is middle class, that middle class people can't afford. What she's saying is, why are you titling this a small bathroom on a budget? Because it was on a budget. I shopped at Wayfair. The other thing that's hilarious is some people said, oh, Wayfair should have sponsored this. Oh, I love the fact that you can do projects using affordable things like Wayfair. And the next person says, you had me until you said Wayfair. So it was like, you cannot make everyone happy. You just can't. So you just do your best, right? So here's another one. Dear YouTube creator. So now I know this is very personal. In consideration of the economic tensions between our nations, I find myself needing to make a gesture of loyalty to my country. I don't even know what country that is. With the utmost respect to you and your content, I am unsubscribing from your channel and others until some resolution is reached. I have the utmost respect for people who feel very strongly about political situations. I do. I voted in this election. I have a very strong opinion about it. But do you think I'm going to share it on YouTube? Absolutely not. Do you think I'm going to? She's unsubscribing because her country doesn't like my country. I don't know which country it is. I mean, name one. It could be more than one, right? So I'm sorry to see you go, but I'm not. This is not a politically based channel, nor will it ever be. It's about interior design, and right now it's about hater comments. Okay, now, but then I read this comment, and this is the kind of comment that really I love to read. I love to read all your comments, and some of you make it very quick. I loved it, or bravo, or you're the best, and I love those. But this one said, I came away. Oh, this is Florida registered agent 8894. I came away with so many tips. A wrap on the bathroom walls, that's with the tile, a slot to shave your legs, a cutout in the shower glass to slip your hand through, a 40-inch cabinet from Wayfair to eliminate medicine cabinet. It turned out beautifully. You are so smart. Now, why do I like that? Anybody, can you guys tell me why you think that kind of comment meant something to me? Hello, watching fam from Ottawa, Ontario. Hello. I love your work, and that's all I focus on. Thank you, Miss Polgry. And Ontario, Canada was Rosalia. Denise says, oh my God, I have friends in the US since I was 2 years old. I think I'm going to find out what's going on with our countries. Okay, I'm sorry for whatever we've done. I promise I wasn't part of it. Donnie from Cincinnati, a Peruvian American. Really? Come to Lima, Peru. Okay. I was like, are we in trouble with Peru? That was design related. Yes. That was the point you meant to take. Yes. We listening and hearing. Yes. Hi, Rami. And by the way, that was Maya, Pamela, DS Cox, obsessed with Chris. She noticed the small details. Yes. Carrie, love you, lady. Thank you. Because these items were pointed out in your bathroom reveal. It says Javas, Javas, JW, because they learned something. Yes, she was detailed. Yes, she picked out many of your smart choices. Yes, because they learned something from your videos, changed their life for the better. Says Tammy, Julie, Kanamoon. Susan says she noticed the details. Focus was on the design work and the smart things you did in the creation of the redesign of the bathroom. Yes, Deborah. That's why I love these kinds of comments, because number one, it tells me you actually watched the video. Do you know how many comments I get from people? Things like, oh, so what's upstairs? I'm sorry, there was a clip in the video that shows you there's a guest room up there. There's like things that I actually addressed and said in the video. They ask a question about it, and I think, gosh, just watch the video. Most of it is in there. No, not that I don't want you to leave a comment. I want you to leave a comment, but it's funny to me. So that's why this comment from Florida registered agent 8894 meant a lot to me. And it's why I responded to his or her comment saying, I'm so glad you got it, because she was able to come away with a list of meaningful, teachable moments. And that just meant a lot to me. And then right after that, same day, no, it was only a couple days ago. This is from someone who I'm not going to tell you her name. You ready for this one? All right, everybody. You got to record this because this is a really good one. There's another really good one later too. Okay. How do your grandkids even recognize you with all the plastic surgery, Botox, fillers, pancake makeup, hair dye, fake lashes, lipo, boob job, and so forth? Why do older women think they have to go crazy to hold on to their youth? Clearly, you are not an older woman, or you would know the answer to that. Embrace that you are no longer young and be content with who you are today instead of chasing who you were in your yesteryears. So sad. It says, so sad. I'm like, Wow. She forgot some things though. What about the Spanx I wear or used to wear? I'm sure there's a few more things on here that I do. Oh, lip fillers. You missed that. Yeah. Gosh, the list is long and it costs a lot of money. And it's a full-time job to try to stay young and relevant. Try being on a platform like this, where I'm like one of the oldest YouTubers who has over 1 million subscribers. There are not very many of us out there. And you want to stay relevant and you want to look your best. And you don't want to look at those videos and go, oh, I look so old. My mother used to look at pictures of herself and say, oh, I look so old. She didn't even want to be on camera. How many of you are in your 60s or older and you don't want to be in pictures? I don't have that luxury. I have to be in pictures. I'm not going to stand up for myself and try to explain it because I don't need to. But anyway, wasn't that crazy? That was really rude. And there were no responses to that one, which was kind of surprising to me. Okay, so we've covered, wait, was that one about my hair? No, we didn't go to my hair yet. Now we're going to my hair, okay? Oh, this is good. This person says, awful aging hair. Let's be honest. Your dark hairdo was dramatic and flattering. Okay, 10 replies to this. Rose B4 says, what an unkind thing to say. Simply Paul says, are you okay? I love you guys, Rose and Paul. Connie C, I love you too. She says, troll elsewhere. I like that. Judy Woods says, your overly mean and spiteful comments tells us a lot about what you are. 3/4 of women watching love her hair. And I'm like, only 3/4? That's not enough, Judy. I thought it was more like 90%. Okay. I've had so many amazing comments about my hair. It's insane. And it has made me feel so good. But anyway, she says 3/4 of the hair, love her hair. She's entitled to look as she wishes. Her talent is extraordinary. She is lovely and kind designer. Maybe somewhere along the line, you too could improve your appearance. Let's give a round of applause for Judy. Maybe you should work on you. I know that Jimmy Kimmel does this with a straight face, but I can't. I'm just way too human. Debbie Brock says, keep comments positive, Diane. Oops, I'm not going to say your name. Would you want others to be so negative to you? I think not. No one would. That's right, Debbie. You tell her. And Judy says, ditto, Debbie. More bullies these days than ever. Haters gonna hate. And then the girl who started this whole thing, she says, well, I mentioned nothing about her supreme talent and fabulous decorating videos. I believe we all agree on that. I still believe her fantastic hairdo was so flattering and ageless. Have trouble comprehending? Okay, so our mean girl gets defensive and she stands up for herself. You know, you got to know, no one knows who any of you are or where you live. So don't be afraid of this. And then Teresa Bonth says, if you can't be nice, then be quiet, please. With a pair of hands. Yeah. And then Judy Wood says, awful aging hair. You're having trouble comprehending your own words. This is an interior design website, not a personal mean comment site. Quit twisting with your own comments. Have another drink. Ah, she did not. Oh, oh my gosh. Judy. Thank you, Judy. But Judy. Yes. So I just thought that was such a hilarious way to end that. Okay. And then Vader Lady, VADE, Vader Lady 1 says, WTF. You all know what that means. Ageist much? She looks fine. And then I was like, fine? It's kind of like 2/3. 2/3 of the audience, like fine, you know, you all need to know the word fine has never been a compliment in my vocabulary. I'm just weird. Okay, so that was about my hair. Did you guys know that? People hate my hair. So we're going to come back. I'm going to talk to you about another thing that's going on. But after that, we're going to come back and we're going to address some hater comments about my clothes, my personality, and rich people. This ought to be fun. So I wanted to tell you about something. I have declared, I know that nationally, Skin Cancer Awareness Month is in May. And we all want to be aware of that. And I do too. But guess what? I can't wait till May because I went to my dermatologist and, besides me saying, can we just peel it off and start over again? She said, no. But she did say, I told you a year ago that you have pre-skin cancer all over your face and you need to do something about it. Well, I had her burn off all these things on my back and neck and shoulder. But I said, I can't do it because I have to film. I have to be on camera. I mean, I have a whole schedule for the next year and I've committed to putting up a video every week. So I didn't do it. I went back again this year in January and she said, your face and your pre-skin cancer has gotten worse. You really need to do something. She burned 24 barnacles off of me again. Telling you, aging is not for wusses or sissies. It's real. And she is putting me on a cream. Now, I have already batch filmed for the month of the end of all of February and into March. So I'm not going to miss videos here every Thursday. Please check in every Thursday and just know that I'm going to be sitting on the sofa in my family room and I am going to be looking like a leopard. And I don't mean an animal. I mean, and I don't know, is this politically incorrect to say? Probably. I'll probably get some hate about that, but I'm going to look like I have spots all over me because what this cream does is it pulls all of these precancer sores all the way to the front and it burns them off. You basically burn your skin off. So I have to be off camera for the next 3 to 4 weeks. So please keep me in mind and in your prayers. Now, I won't be here on YouTube doing anything live or anything like that, but if you are interested and you want to follow along the saga, I am vain. Obviously, I want to look my best, but I'm willing to be completely plain-faced, no hair, no makeup. Oh, I should go back. These people, this girl here, she would love me. Okay, follow me on Facebook, Instagram as well. I'm going to be posting, not every day, but every few days, my progress through this process. So if you want to see what it's like, and you are curious about it for yourself, which I would encourage you to be, I have been remiss and I have not taken care of it. And I hope it's not too late. And as I said this morning on Facebook, if my nose falls off, you guys will be the first to see it. But if you want to follow that, follow me on Facebook. All right. And I have a personal account, which is Rebecca Robeson, but I also have, you need to look for my Rebecca Robeson. Gosh, how are we going to distinguish the two? My personal account has, I think, I don't know, less than 5,000 followers. If you're on that one, don't follow that one. I never post on it. My professional one has 225,000 followers. Follow that one, and that's where it'll be posted. Okay, let's go now to my clothes. Here's what people are saying about my clothes. Okay. This person says, after she saw the outfit, and I don't even I thought my outfit was really cute. It was black pants, black boots, and a beautiful silk blouse that is very in right now, is brand new, that I got at Saks Fifth Avenue. I know, rich people, don't we hate them? And I'm not a rich person, but I do spend money on my clothes. Anyway, she says, that is something we used to use in our bedrooms. I can't believe women wear that out in public. I would never respect my guy if he allowed me to go out looking like that. Well, tell me how you really feel. Simply Paul says, go somewhere. Connie C says, it's a cool look. What isn't cool is the derogatory comment. Troll elsewhere. Thank you, Connie. Connie C. I think it's Connie C, not Connick. Christina Lambert says, you're just jealous. I bet it wouldn't look as nice on you. Connie C. I mean, that's Christina. Wait, no, that's right. That's Connie C. Christina Lambert. No, that was Christina Lambert who said you're just jealous. Thank you, Christina. Sorry, I got your name wrong. And then Peggy Ann said, allowed. You said if my guy allowed me out in public, allowed? Really? Peggy Ann, you're my kind of gal. Yeah, Peggy Ann's got it going on. So that was about my outfit. And let's go on to what people said. Remember, this is just one video. People said about my personality. Oh, that's one of my favorites. Let's get real. I'm leading up to the worst ones, okay? She says, this person says, love the house, but wish Rebecca wouldn't act so silly. It's so annoying. Really? Jerry Martin, 6558 says, she's adorable. Get a sense of humor. Yeah, Jerry. By the way, let's get some thumbs up. We have 1,400 people watching and 371 thumbs. Guys, you know how I feel about thumbs. Now, if you're watching on your phone or something, I understand you need to go switch over to the other page to do it and then come back or so. I don't know how it works. They don't make it easy. But it's not the hearts in the comments. It's the heart on the video. Or not heart. It's the thumb on the video itself. Okay. Christina Lambert says, that's actually what makes her special. She is captivating. Oh, Christina Lambert, I love you. You're so sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Peggy Ann says, why do you watch her then? That's my question. Like, if I'm watching television, if I'm watching Netflix and I'm into it and I go, I'm not getting into it. I just change to another show. I don't really stop and write a letter to the vice president of Netflix. But, you know, YouTube is really easy to leave those. You guys are leaving thumbs on the chat, which is awesome. But it's on the video itself that it makes a difference. And I do love that. Thank you so much. I think your happiness is beautiful, says Mary Adams. Thank you. Maybe it's narcissism. I know, Ken, don't you think? I think so, too. I think there's some narcissists out there. So Peggy says, why do you watch her then? And then Judy Wood said, when she says, it's annoying, Judy Wood said, so are you. I'm sorry. Is it bad that it makes me happy? Yeah, I guess it is. I should be more professional. No, that's no fun. All right, let's talk about rich people. Did you know that so many people on YouTube, especially on my channel, I get this all the time. Do you know that when I did some of my projects, I was fearful that my clients would even see their videos on my YouTube channel? They were gracious enough to let me film it and put it on my channel for you guys, for free content, for free inspiration. But I was afraid that they were going to read the comments about rich Americans, or, well, yeah, anyone could do you if you had that much money. I get that on my Christmas videos. Well, yeah, anyone could have a house like that with that much money. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I have worked. We all know rich people who have the tackiest houses. Rich money does not buy you taste. It might buy you a good designer, and I would highly recommend it, but it does not buy you taste. However, rich people really get it in the shorts. And that's unfortunate, in my opinion, because it's the rich people who employ all of us, including me. Rich people employed me. Because I was employed, I was able to sink millions of dollars of my own money into my YouTube channel for you. So let's look at the trickle-down effect and get over the rich people thing. This person says, not impressed. And $20 million is disgusting for a house. The working people can't afford to live in the area anymore. They must commute hours to work. Shame on you, Rebecca, for supporting this. I'm sorry. I think what she's talking about is it must be people in the Idaho area or in the area that they live in, that it's like Boise, Idaho. You know, in Boise, a lot of people from California have moved into Boise. And so people in Boise, their kids they live there, they've grown up, they raise their kids there. Their kids move away, go to college, and they come back. They can't afford the houses. I get that, and that's very hard. But you can't blame it on these people for owning this home. And how kind and gracious was it for my friend Laura to even get me into a house, 2 houses, and the next one that's coming is even nicer, bigger, better, more expensive. And I hope you guys do not attack rich people. Here's the deal. If you have a problem with capitalism, if you have a problem with finer things in life, then skip the video, okay? Because you're only going to be upset, and none of us want to upset you. This person says, I hate that you are getting out of touch with what most people can afford, not $20 million homes. Come back to reality, Rebecca. So here's what I want to know. I get comments like, I just miss the old you. Do you guys realize the videos I brought you? If my video said it was $1 million home, it was not. It was a $20 million home or a $35 million home. I just didn't put that in the title or the stuff because I didn't want you to attack them. So this person says, come back to reality, Rebecca. Okay, just as long as I can come back to my reality, not yours, because yours isn't looking so good. Maggie Markosovic. Oops, I'm not going to say people's names. We are not giving her any attention, but she says, yes, it's easy when you have, and she puts dollar signs. Anybody can do it. And I'm like, really? Because I would love to see what you could do with millions of dollars, because I can guarantee you probably couldn't do that. And then the next person says, it was a waste of a video. Boring. Well, I'm sorry. That's the last thing I want, is to bore you guys. But I do want to bring you houses and projects of all size. You saw my small, in my opinion, and budget-friendly, in my opinion, bathroom remodel last week. Several years ago, I did a bathroom remodel in my house in Scripps Ranch that was a $300 budget, a $600 budget, and a $1,200 budget. I do budget videos. I try to cover all bases, all socioeconomic backgrounds, all stages in life, so that somehow I can make everyone happy. But I'm kind of coming to the point where I know that I can't do that. So I just need to just do what I can do and hope that the vast majority of you are happy with that. Okay, so that we're going to stop at that one right now. And we did my personality they don't like rich people. And the next one, what we're going to go to, I'm going to read some of your comments that you've been leaving. And I want to thank 1,500 of you, 1,489. Oh, we've got the thumbs up to 646. Thank you so much. And I'll go back and read 2 last things on the log home comments. Is not about the log home, it's about me. And this one, so we've already covered, they don't like my hair. They don't like my personality. They don't like my socioeconomic state in life right now. Now, this next one is about, and they don't like my clothes. The next one is about, this person doesn't like anything about me. In fact, she thinks I'm an embarrassment to her community. What community is that? Well, it's her past community. She used to live in Idaho, right out of Sun Valley, Idaho. She used to live there in the area where I was touring the house. And she's got some very strong words and opinions for me. And I just want you to know that 10 people responded to her, and they're good ones. You want to hear these. Okay. Now I'm going to go on to reading your comments. Okay. I loved it when you went and did the home on the ranch and the houses and the horses, right? Well, it was that woman. It was her. She's the one that got me into this log home and into the next house, which will be coming soon. Is it next week? No, next week is IGOIG. Oh, I got to talk to you about IGOIG. It's so good. Oh my gosh, you're going to love IGOIG, but we'll get to that in a minute. And so, you just try to hit everybody. A narcissist having a bad day comes across someone who she takes it out on. That's right, Ken. Thank you. Laura says, love your designs. I've watched for years and I will always watch. You've shown on the cheap and the most expensive. That's fair. Just keep being you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Laura. And then Donetta says, I love your hair. You're gorgeous. Love you, Donetta. Okay. I love your spunky personality. You make me happy on days I feel down. Don't listen to the haters. Thanks, Isabel. How about we direct the haters to people in government who are killing chickens and spending our money on stupid crap? I think they have plenty of haters there too. I think you're a rock. That was Ken. Wait, no, that was Donetta. Ken says, I love the ranch and the horses. And then B says, I think you're a rock star. Keep up the good work. God bless you. Love you so much. Sarah says, misery loves company. Just remember, when they are coming after you, they are giving someone else a rest. Oh my gosh, that is a great quote. That is a great quote, because I can tell you, I've been on YouTube for 16 years and I have a pretty thick skin. I almost just laugh about it. I mean, so it gets to me sometimes. I like to have another facelift. But I also think that's really good. She says, when they are hating on you, they're giving someone else a break. And it's kind of I'll be the sacrificial lamb, the scapegoat. Let's see. Maureen says, I've learned that you can always dupe expensive style thanks to the inspiration. That's right. That's the whole point. I do these things called MDCs on the design sessions. And by the way, just to remind you, we've launched a whole new thing on the design sessions today. Go to my website and check it out. It's on Instagram. There's a short video, and on Facebook, there's a short video to tell you what it is, but it's amazing. Yes, there's going to be a February design session. Wait, what's today? Hey, did it go up? It should have gone up yesterday. I'm gonna have to check on that. Angela, did the design session go up yesterday? It was supposed to. I did an MDC. Okay, let's see. All right. What was I going to say? Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, this happens. See, next, I'm going to start getting comments about how I lose my train of thought. I'm also old. Well, that's never been up for, we all knew that. All right. So let's see. This Ken says, quote, I once heard, don't let them rent room in your head. That's right. And that's what I was going to say is if these haters are on my channel, I'd rather them be doing it to me than a new content creator who would just be blown away and never want to get back on camera again. Do you guys know how hard it is to be on camera? You might think it's easy. I defy you to do it. Some of these people who are criticizing me, I want to say, you know what? I really can't wait till you start your YouTube channel. I'd love to see your videos. It sounds like you have really great taste, and I'd really love to see what you've got. I'd love to see your house, and I'd love to see your face and your hair and your clothes. But other than that, we're good. Okay. It does help to laugh about it, don't you think? Okay. Here we're going to go on to the woman who says, I embarrass her. Are you ready? Do you want to see this one? Give me some more thumbs up on the video. Let's get up to 800 and I'll go into why I am an embarrassment to the community. 727. I don't see any of them going up. No. Da 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 da. You guys, look at you doing it on the thing. It's on the video. I think it's at the bottom of the video itself. 765. I really don't want to wait too terribly long. Let's see. The chat is covering your beautiful face, love. Really? Can you move a little to the right? Which way? Towards my plant over here? This way? Well, according to my haters, you don't really want to see my face anyway. So if I'm in the middle, that's better. So are you saying the chat literally goes on top of the video? That's weird. Can you move a little to the right? I think I see from your vantage point, I'm thinking that must be what you're talking about. Pull the chat down unless you are on, pull the chat down unless you are on your phone. Okay, right there. You're centered now. Good, okay. All right. Oh, we have 8:15. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Woo! Wait till you hear this one. This is amazing. She says, I know you've done 2 videos now from the Sun Valley area. As one who used to live there, you stick out like a sore thumb. I know that they think that you're a joke. And the way that you look so over the top and trying to be so, I don't even know what to call it. But you try so hard with the makeup and the look, and it's just way too much. And it's not age appropriate. And I'm all about a youthful look, but for you, I'm telling you, you've gone off the rail and off the rail and spend like this last few years off the rail and spend. Is it spend she means? Like this last few years, and it's very sad because I've been watching you for over 10 years, and this is very irritating to see. She's irritated. I'm irritating her. I'm so sorry. It took 10 years for you to be irritated. I mean, I think I'm pretty much the same. You've got a lot of tolerance there. You don't even know the name of where you're at. It's Ketchum. I probably said that wrong still. I said, is it Ketchum? No, it's Ketchum. I'm sorry. I'm not familiar with the town, but it's outside of Sun Valley. It's totally embarrassing watching this. I wish you'd go back to the old Rebecca on some level. Just dial it back. Okay. This is me dialing it back. Wow. So wait till you hear what people had to say. Do you want to hear what people had to say? Let's go. Denise Donlin says, possibly you did not realize how cruel you were being. Would you consider deleting this comment? It breaks my heart to see something so raw. Maybe you don't realize it. Read your comment again and consider it from her perspective. She simply is sharing a video, and that's all. That was good, huh? Thank you, Allison416. Did I say it was Allison? I hope I didn't say it was Denise. It's Allison416 who left that. Oh, now I don't know if I said her name, the other person's name. Well, anyway, we're not giving her any attention. Jerry Martin 6558 says, the person criticizing Rebecca sounds jealous and insecure. Rebecca is at a different point in her life and just enjoying other homes that she did not have to design. It's so true. I can actually tour homes for you guys, which is what I thought you wanted, but I didn't have to design them and put all the time and money into it. She always looks fabulous and is gifted at relating to people from all walks of life, even very wealthy ones. People obviously feel comfortable with her, or they would not invite her into their homes. It is so sad that others cannot just be happy for her and be supportive. Do not watch her channel if you feel so let down and critical. Haters gonna hate? How pathetic. Rebecca has worked her butt off for decades and deserves all of the accolades and success that comes with the hard work and accomplishment. She is truly a very gifted designer, one of the best ever. IMO. In my opinion. Keep going, Becky, and do not let the trolls get you down. God bless you. Thank you, Jerry Martin. Nellie says, and she addressed the rude person, just a little bit rude, in my opinion. From the videos I've watched of Rebecca in the past, she's always stood out from the rest of the crowd, and I mean in a good way. I've loved following her channel and only wish that I could afford to have her come to help me decorate my own home the way she does the others. It's never bothered me about how much money someone has or the lifestyle they live. You do what you can afford, and I get some tips from just from watching her channel. There was no need for you to comment so rudely here. And if where she is didn't like her, here's what she's saying. And if the people who live in that town, this woman is saying that I used to live there and the people think you're ridiculous. And the way you walk around and carry yourself. And I'm like, I was hardly in the town at all. I was in people's homes and at Laura's home, making it sound like they're talking about me, right? Apparently, she's been on the phone gossiping with her friends, I guess, for her to know what the people in town were saying about me. Let's see. Wait. Then why did the previous couple recommend her to stay and look around this home? So what if she couldn't remember the town? So what if she couldn't remember the town's names? Happens to me all the time. Thank you, Nellie. Forgetting places, she's always had a bubbly personality. And if you don't like her, then maybe it's time to move on. She's had a lot of changes in her life since I've even started watching her channel, and it's got to affect a person somehow. And in Rebecca, it's a good change. And if what you're saying is true about people talking about her behind her back, then they're not worth adding, or they're not worth anything, and probably a bunch of snotty-nosed snobs. And even if you can't afford what she's showing on her channel, then that's fine with me, because I still love watching what and how other people live in different countries to where I live. The cost has nothing to do with why I enjoy watching Rebecca's channel. Have a good weekend from Queensland, Australia. I have never read such a rude comment before, especially on a home designing channel. Well, Nellie M., you told her, didn't you? Next person says, Jerry Martin says, that was an excellent response and well said. I agree. Jerry Martin also says, Rebecca seemed very happy and quite comfortable with those ladies, and they felt the same about her. And then Jerry says, Nellie says, I thought so also, because if they felt a little uncomfortable with each other, then why have a group hug at the end? Not even these women can fake how they liked Rebecca. Plus, she gave a shout out to the lady who has a store in town. There's a saying we have here in Australia, and my husband uses it all the time when dealing with clients with his work, that goes like this: you can't argue with stupid. And that means anything or anyone. Like a person who disliked this video on how Rebecca looked, you can't argue with stupid. They have no gray matter between the ears. Just thought I'd throw that in. Happy Australia Day from down under. Anyway, I just thought, I don't want to get mean to these other people because they were mean. I don't want to be mean, but it is interesting to hear other people's background. This person, Paula Paula Akurda, I'm sorry. See, you should be mad at me too, because I did not know the name of this woman's town, which is Ketchum. And it's hard for me to say your name. Please forgive me. This is the voice of reason. She says, when you post a video, you're going to have to learn to take the good and the bad. They always say, meaning content creators, leave a comment. So maybe if you don't like bad comments, then don't read them. She's got a point. She's got a really good point. And that is true. I always say, leave a comment. And here's the deal. I want you to leave comments. In fact, I want you to leave negative comments and positive, because I can take it and I don't take it personally. If the other 95% of the people on my channel were leaving comments just like yours, haters, then I would take it to heart. But I cannot help but read all of these amazing comments. Most of you leave, all of you leave, except a very, very small number. And those are the ones that stick with me, which is why I've never addressed this before. Just thought it would be kind of funny and kind of fun. Now that I've had this hair change kind of thing, hair color change. By the way, this is not about money. This is actually natural. I am not coloring my hair. I was coloring my hair before for years and years and years, and I spent a ton of money on it. I had it done every 2 weeks. I spent 6 hours a month and almost $800 a month keeping my hair brown the way it was. You're welcome. So look at me. I'm not a rich American that you guys should hate, because I'm being thrifty and I'm going all natural. Thank God. All right. So now let's see. I wanted to talk to you about IGOIG. IGOIG is the acronym for the new series we're starting here on YouTube. It is imperative that I hear from you. please, if you are a follower and if this scenario applies to you, you have to send me a submission, your photos of whatever the issue is. IGOIG stands for either it goes or I go. And it all comes from years of working with clients where one person in the relationship loved this thing and this guy did. Maybe she loves pink and he doesn't want pink. And it's been like this, right? She gets a pink bathroom and that's it in the whole house. I come in as the tiebreaker. I look at both sides of it and I come up with a design, idea, or plan that they can go forward with. And sometimes it will be, hey man, maybe that pipe organ doesn't really work in your living room because you have a really small living room. Or, whatever it is, there's always going to be something that it might be you're a mother and your kid has got a horrible bedroom with posters all over the place, or I don't know, bongs. Don't send me that one. That could be a problem. Although we could go viral and I would not hate that. But it's something that you want him to get rid of, but he says, if I have to get rid of that, then I'm moving out. Okay. Let me be the tiebreaker. Wouldn't that be fun? I think that'd be a really fun and great series, but I need submissions. And so far, I've brought this up a few times. I've not gotten any submissions. I do have one submission, and that video next Saturday at 3:00, that video is going to go live, and it's the first IGOIG of the year, and it's going to be great. It's a boyfriend who lives in California, a girlfriend who lives in Mexico. She comes to California, San Diego, about three weeks out of a couple of months. And there's some things in his house that she doesn't like, but it's not her house, it's his house. So does she really have the grounds to say either it goes or I go? Is there a way I can help them work through it and come up with a solution they both love? It's going to cause spouses to go, right? Says Luke. Yeah. Sounds like fun, says Tracy. Sorry, canceled Facebook and Instagram. Oh, that's all right, Kimmy. I understand. Jarvis, LOL. You know what? I've never really understood Facebook. I still don't understand how to use it, but I've decided to go on it because I have a very loyal following there. And it's a really great place to connect with people. Gorgeous lady. If I could look like you, I'd be so happy. Thank you, Metro. Thank you. Everything is about you is aspirational to the rest of us. You are the undisputed GOAT. Is that a good thing? Greatest of all. Oh, wow. I didn't know that's what GOAT stood for. I've heard it before on Netflix stuff, but I didn't know that's what GOAT meant. Your design work is gorgeous and inspirational, and so are you. Never stop. Thank you, Jason. Wow, that was a really nice comment. I appreciate that so much. Okay, let's get down to the last of these things. Now, remember, this is the woman who wrote, because there were 10 comments. I read you several. The woman who wrote, who said she used to live in Ketchum, Idaho. And apparently she's been in contact with people in Ketchum. She didn't go on to say that, but she alludes to that I was an embarrassment when I was in Ketchum because I think I'm all that. And the way I dress, my weight, my hair, my lipstick, I don't know, my cheekbones, something, my lips, probably my lips. That one I could understand. And so these are the comments that people left to her. Jen and Nathan said, to a person with rude comments, go create your own YouTube channel and figure out how hard it is to meet your audience's needs. Rebecca's amazing. Her channel, her way. Thank you. Her channel, her way. I like that. If you want to be relatable, go start your own channel. You know what? Jen and Nathan, that was like the best response because it's true. I said that just a few minutes ago. Like, I'd love to watch your channel, right? You can see how hard it is to make but yeah, make it relatable. Then Female Warrior. Remember, we've heard from Female Warrior again. I want to know who Female Warrior is because she's awesome. She says, never mind, you need to ignore the negative comments. Some people don't know how to communicate politely, and others like to be rude and make negative comments. I'm sure Rebecca will ignore the kind of person that can write something like that, which is very true. Now, the last one, and one of the reasons why I decided to do this was I have a friend who lives here in Tulsa. He's a fan, and I met him once he moved here. He lived in California as well. And he screenshotted his response to a Mean Girl comment. And it was this one about, the people in Ketchum. Listen, the people in Ketchum are great. I loved them. And I really loved Susan and the next people you're going to meet in a couple of weeks. And of course, Laura. Hopefully I wasn't the embarrassment that this woman thinks I was. But anyway, here's what my friend Jason says. Jason Locks 323. It's called Evolution and Success from Hard Work Over Decades, all in caps. Never in my life have I seen such a rude attack on someone's character and appearance. Why do you watch if it's too out of your league or if it offends you? In my experience, such cruelty is indicative of someone who is miserably uncomfortable and insecure in one's own life, that they project their own inferiority onto others, all the while receiving a perverse sense of satisfaction by demeaning someone who doesn't find you relevant. He's got a way with words, doesn't he? I mean, I wish I could speak so eloquently. I wonder what he's like on camera. We should find out. Jason, I need to come over and walk through your house. But very, very sweet, Jason, to stand up for me this way. He says, the beauty of living in a free country is you don't have to follow, watch, or participate in videos you don't find interesting. There are several DIY content creators that focus on the fiscally challenged audience. That was a very nice way for you to say that. Hopefully, you will find that more interesting, and that will bring you more of a newfound joy than demeaning people that have done nothing to you and are just simply trying to earn a living. Jason, well said. Let's give Jason applause. The guy is very, very well spoken, and I appreciate it. Guys, we've been here over an hour. I'm sorry to keep you so long. I hope you found this interesting. I think a lot of people tuned in today because it's a pretty crazy subject and one that's embarrassing. And, hey, we're at 964. We're almost at 1,000, guys. Can we get that to, let's get another 40. No, 30. Oh, 30. Yeah, 29. Yeah, let's get that to 1,000. That would make me super happy. And we've had a lot of people watching. I hope, has this been fun? I cannot wait to go back and read all of your comments because you're the best. Everything about you is, you always rock your style and love the silver hair. It suits you. Thank you, Amelia. Hello from Slovenia. Oh, you are so funny and amazing designer. Let the dogs choose, says Ken. Okay, wait. Everyone, you were beautiful. Wait. Okay, so I had gone back up, so now I have to go all the way down because I am not up to date with in the thing. We're at over 1,000, 1,019. Thanks, you guys, so much. Aw, you're really sweet. I appreciate that. I'm glad. I appreciate you being so for me. So here's what I want to say. Keep the comments coming, please. It's important for our success on YouTube to even have our videos served up. Those of you who know who I am and you love to come and watch, you're going to come and watch anyway. But we're trying to increase our audience to people who don't even know who I am or that I'm on YouTube, who could also benefit and learn from my design principles and the things that I teach here and that I show and that I inspire and I get quirky with. And, if they can stand looking at me, then, it should work out. So comments are really good. Thumbs up are super important. And, just keeping it real. But when you do see a negative comment, if you feel like, piling on, I wouldn't hate that. I would be okay with that if you want to, because it's much better coming from you than it is from me, because I don't want to look like, trying to defend myself. Anyway, all right. Just remember that to recap, on Instagram and Facebook, I'm going to be posting about my pre-skin cancer treatment that I'm having done, and you'll get to see my face in all its glory. We should get all the people who think that I wear too much makeup to come and watch that because they'll be so happy when they see my face fall off. I'm dialing it back, girl. And then remember that the IGOIG submissions, here's where you submit it to. hello@RebeccaRobeson.com. If you're going to submit either it goes or I go submission with your photos, your explanation of it, how to get a hold of you, your contact information, then probably what I did with this other guy that I just filmed, we did a Zoom call. So you get a free Zoom call, which I normally charge for those, a lot of money. So I'll talk to you and help you guys through whatever it is that you're challenged with. And then the last thing is don't forget to go look at the design sessions, the launch of the new design sessions product that came out today, where I take the elements of the design sessions that I believe are the most valuable and the absolute foundational that every one of you should know and have. They are my tried and true principles. I believe there are 18 videos, and you can purchase them in a bundle and you own it for a lifetime. It is not a monthly subscription thing. You can own it. If you are subscribed, and please subscribe if you don't want to buy it. But if you are subscribed, it doesn't affect you. You can also buy it if you want to. It's all up to you. We try to make it as open and easy and user-friendly as possible. The one thing I can tell you is when you sign up, remember your password. Good Lord. The vast majority of customer service that we have to deal with is not about anything about the platform or the design sessions. It's people don't remember their password or which email they used. In fact, I made that mistake. I have a couple of emails, and so I'm guilty of it too. Yeah, but we do have customer service that handles that stuff if it's an issue. All right. Oh, Jerry, thank you so much. Soon I'm buying a 1960s mid-century modern house. The frame has, A-frame house in the local Tulsa area. I would like to hire your services. You're worth waiting for. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to make a screenshot. Bam. So we can remember that Jerry, thank you so much for the gift. That was very, very kind of you. And I would love to talk to you about your mid-century modern home in Tulsa. Welcome to Tulsa. Yay. Okay, this is awesome. Okay, you guys, I want to read all these. I'm going to read them off the live so that I can get off here because we've been going for an hour and 10 minutes. That's a really long live, and I apologize for that. But I love you. You've got 1,080 thumbs up, and we've had thousands and thousands of people watching this live today. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I will be back on. Wish me luck on my leprosy that's about to happen starting tomorrow. Guess what? I'm having dinner with my daughter tonight. Did you guys hear she's pregnant? Shara's having a baby. All right, guys. Love you. See you next time. Bye. Oh, I always forget how to. Oh, okay. It says in stream. That's it. Does anyone want to talk about how I can't read? Okay. We'll add that to the next hater comments.